Because that way we're able to say, okay, guys, this session, this is the agenda. This session, this is the agenda. You guys can work out which session you want to join and you need to join. And
Got it. Perfect. Yeah, that's also kind of what we wanted to discuss as well. And also, like, which session is first for tomorrow, like, depending on their availability, tomorrow and the day after. Is it field workers and then office admin and finance? And also based on the agenda, determine approximately like how many hours is it going to take? Because I think like field workers is going to take less than the other parts, because the other parts includes office admin and finance as well. So maybe adjust
I
that.
think field workers, I think if we can establish what they really gonna meet, because what I'm thinking is if the field workers, if it's really simple to create a video and send it to them and they can follow that rather than them jumping in a meeting and sitting, taking their time. Whereas if we send them a video, they have a reference all the time, and also they can choose when they want to do it, right? I think that may be a better idea for the field workers. And if they have any questions and stuff, maybe Thiago and I can facilitate that at that point because it's not so complicated. And then if there's anything we can't take care of, then obviously we'll filter it down to you. So essentially, we'll be already implementing the whole support structure that we want to take place. So I think that may be better use of the time because I think I just want us to maximize the amount of time we have for the bigger pieces, like the admin offices.
Yeah, definitely. And also like tomorrow I have a call with marketing cloud discussion, also at the same time as the meetings. And also I need to supervise and make sure like all of the other tickets go on time just for us to reach the mid-October launch. But Yahya is gonna do the demos. He's been QCing everything and preparing as well. So he'll take care of the demos.
All right. Beautiful.
And so I want to leave it to Yahya as well.
Yes. So so Keegan, I honestly think for the field workers, I think the idea of a video format is great because ultimately the workflow doesn't have that much to it. So if it were to be a call, it would be max a 30-minute call.
Yeah, exactly. So let's rather use that 30 minutes for something else. Obviously, if I have an influx of questions, and Thiago, if we have an influx of questions, all those kind of things, then we can maybe say, okay, it looks like they've got really valid questions and we can't answer majority, then that's where we'll pull you guys in to say, okay, let's actually meet with these guys and then maybe you can speak into it. And then that way, you guys can also prepare because what we'll do is we'll send you those questions and then you can go forward from there.
Yeah. I mean, it's if you remember, I don't know if you gave it a look after the demo or not, but the scribes the scribes we made, they pretty much cover the workflow. So if you could give me a second, I will share my screen. Scribes.
I think I'm seeing Steam or
What are you saying? Oh, it's the give me a sec. It's the Opera GX. So start presenting. Let's grab the guys. It's this one.
Yeah, perfect.
So yeah, as we did last time, we created different pages for each of the workflows. So there's one for office admin and there's one for field worker. We also made a page for like the end user side on the website and everything, and that's also something I wanted to show you. So where is it? Field worker. So yeah, so basically we have this, and this is going to be mainly what field workers are going to have to deal with. It's the document generation from caseload, whether they need to generate thank you cards, intro cards, etc., to get them signed, and then upload them back for office admins to approve. We also have them, they also only need to access the children's they're assigned to and upload their pictures. And that's about it for
All right, cool. Yeah.
caseload.
Sorry, Keegan, you were saying something, I think.
No, I was just saying that looks good.
Yeah, so it'll mostly be caseload and them having to generate the documents they've been assigned to, whether it is, and them having to go get it signed, whether it is summer card, Christmas card, intro card, etc. And so I feel like this section, like having a video format would just make it so much easier and save us so much time. On the other hand, this is where it gets pretty complicated. It's the office admin. They have a lot of missions. And I honestly think we'll need to have multiple sessions to cover all of these in depth. What do you think, Brian? Because there's just so many for office admins to do.
I think like either a summary or like if we can like reduce the time for field workers and extend the time for office admins. I'm not sure if people are gonna.
We already have a video.
So so right now, priority is going to be your office admins, because they're going to get the biggest impact right now. If we continue the way we're doing what we're currently doing, it'll be okay because the office admins at the end of the day will take care of whatever, take care of that, right? So we need to make sure that they're taken care of first, and then our field workers. If the manual is as user-friendly and we can catch them afterwards, that's okay. So the plan is to have multiple sessions. Before launch, preferably to get as much out as possible, and then after launch as well, just to cover anything else that we may not have covered, so that we're constantly in the face of the guys, and also teaching them to say, hey, we're here to support you, to get you through this and all that kind of stuff. So we're not just dropping them, essentially.
Yeah, and so and with time, they could also have time to review the scribes, to review the training, to access the org. They might come up with some really valuable questions as well. I think that usually is the case.
So tomorrow, then, like we can do 2 hours and then 2 hours office admin, right? Both 4 hours office admin.
We can do 4 hours office admin. Split them into sections.
Split them into two. Have a Q&A per section, Q&A for the second section.
If you wanted to, you could do it over 2 days if you wanted. So do the one admin session for the first session, and then the second session use it for, well, I guess it would like for finance or something like that, that kind of piece. But it's still considered admin, right?
Yes, but we just want to have office admin be split into many parts, so that in every training we go in depth into each one, in depth being an umbrella statement, but just as much as we can in the session, just so everything we explain good and right, so we don't have many redundancies or
yeah, that makes sense. So you may need so with the field office team, you may need to have maybe at least one session after, depending on how they take it, right? So, well, that's a dependent one. It's going to be based on, once we've sent them the manual, they go through it, they try it out for themselves, and based on what feedback we get back, we may need to schedule a session for them, depending.
Yeah, it makes sense. It can also just be a feedback and Q&A session or something.
Yes.
After you get the manual.
Yeah.
Okay. And why do we have 8 hours of training for the international office admin and finance? Isn't that going to be too much, or is there more to discuss, or are we training 2 groups, or it's all the same people?
Just remember, it's 2 different time zones, not necessarily the time zones. We just scheduled extra, just in case We don't get to
Mhm.
go through everything. So in that
Got it.
case, if we don't use it all the time, that's fine. But
Mhm.
it's just so that if we do need the extra time, we have it.
Got it. And it's split into two because of the time zone. So let's say like tomorrow we'll do the office admin in both sessions, and Thursday we'll do the finance admin parts in both
Exactly.
sessions.
So just so this week is the plan. The plan is to take care of our champions,
Mhm.
to get
Yeah.
them onboarded, let them learn the system, all that kind of stuff. And then next week
Mhm.
is where everybody will then join. So yeah, so then we'll facilitate it that way. Yeah.
Mhm. Nice. Perfect.
Yeah. So I was thinking we potentially divide like the office admin section into like multiple sections, like sub workflows, depending on uh, what they need to do. So we can have like a part where it's for managing and for like the caseload view and everything inside of it and how to use it and correctly. We can have another part for how like to handle commitments and how to handle transactions and gifts, donations, sponsorship, etc. How to pause them, how to refund them, how to resume them, all of that, all of that. Um, so yeah, I was thinking two sessions. Uh, we'll see how we'll divide them. But I was thinking two sessions and yeah, with Q&As toward the end. If they have any questions on the spot, they can have them answered. And I was
Yeah.
wondering if there's
That sounds
anything
good.
you wanted to see, if there's like anything you wanted us to demo for you, if there's any specific part of the training you'd like to.
Maybe can we open the lucid chart? Maybe yes.
Yes.
So I think I don't think there's specific pieces that we'd like to demo just yet. I do think because we did cover a lot of the basic CRM management in the Salesforce out of the Trail Mix.
Mhm.
I think we can. I would like to assume that the team would have understood that, and we would be able to do more of the customized pieces. So how
Mhm.
those basic functions would lead into the customized functions, if that makes sense. Um,
Mhm. Mhm.
so I think the way for Brahim, the way you did
Mhm. Yeah,
the
demo.
training the last time, where you started from giving on the website all the way down to, okay, so this is a gift, this is where I manage, this is now my next step, or something like
Mhm.
that. Or if you jump, for instance, like if you do the first piece where you show everybody what the donor, like you act as the donor, Brahim, and then if
Mhm.
Yaha jumps in as now the back office, this is what he's going to do, because then there'll be a distinct differentiation between the two, right?
Yes,
Of
that
Mhm.
would
what
be
the
great.
donor does and what the
That,
back
that would
office does.
actually be great. We had a similar idea, and it was also for like the field worker office admin interaction. So somebody would go for the role of like field worker, upload something, and then the office admin would approve it just to show the workflow. But yes,
Exactly. Perfect.
because
So
essentially
because then
the
because
training is going to follow this chart. I'm sorry, Keegan. Essentially, the training is going to follow the demo chart, and we're just going to
yeah,
divide it for each of them. Yeah, please, Keegan. I'm sorry.
because if you think about it, a lot of the field worker stuff is you're actually going to be demoing it, because you're going to
Yeah.
the
So,
a field worker has to upload the thing in order, or a thank you card or something like that, in order for the
Exactly.
admin to be able to approve it and stuff like that in any case. So I would include, if you can, I would maybe include the field worker in here uh, uh, to a certain degree,
mhm.
because for me to have a holistic understanding is more valuable than just having a small piece of understanding.
Mhm.
Because now, when something goes wrong, you're not gonna, if you don't have a holistic view, you're not gonna understand why this is delayed or whatever. But when you do have a holistic view, you're able to actually understand now, oh, this is why this is taking the back office so long, or something like that. Yeah, that's just my thinking there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and it does make sense since the processes are interlinked. Like you can't do the office admin without the field worker part.
Exactly.
So I was thinking, should we do that, Brahim, where somebody poses as a field worker, uploads the document, and we show them, or should they just be like, I can do it from like from one computer? I was just wondering if for them it would be better to see it as they would have to work with it in the future.
Yeah, I think the separation, it would be good, because then they know, okay, this is a field worker, this is a admin office, and this is a donor. And now how do they link together? So that would work.
Yeah, the separation is good. Will it work also, Keegan, if just on Yahya's laptop as well, just open different windows, have a tag on top of each one, like this is field worker, this is office admin, this is donor.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. Just because like I can't make it to all of the calls or like go through the whole calls, just because of different conflicts here, or I need like to manage the other tasks.
100%.
Yeah, we can.
And then just remember, try to make it as simple as possible. Don't try to like for example, like there's certain IT terms and all that kind of stuff that we would understand, but the team won't. So just try and make sure that you keep it as simple as possible. Try like the back end sort of thing, like explaining how it was built, all that kind of stuff. They're not really going to be interested as Tiago and I would be in that, right? Because we have to troubleshoot. But for them, they just need to know, in order for me to get to this step, I need to do 1, 2, 3, and then that's it. And that's all they want to know.
Yeah. Is there still a need? Yeah. Is there still a need just like to show them like this is the gifts I'm giving to the child from the website, but from the back end, it's very easy to change. You just change these flags, make it recurring, make it this, make it that. For the holistic view of it.
For like an admin, yes, they would need that and all that kind of stuff. But maybe you should start off with the basic functions first. So when I mean basic functions, I mean the simplest functions, and then you work yourself up in terms of complexities and how you can change it from recurring to one time and all those kind of things. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Okay.
It's going to be very visual based at this point, right? It's going to be, they're going to focus in on exactly what you do, and that's exactly how they're going to do it, right, Tiago? They're going to try and mirror exactly what you do 100%. So that's what I'm saying. If you're telling them you need to get to this to position B, you got to be clear as to you do this, and this. If you throw in anything that may throw them off, then that's when you're gonna start having questions of, but I don't understand this, or I don't understand that. But if you go, okay, so if I go to step 1, this is why I'm going to step 1. These are the options you have for step 1. Then step 2 follows step 1, and then these are the options, and so forth. And then eventually they get to position B.
Sorry, Keegan, you were cutting for a second.
Yeah, and these are the options. Like this is the step from A to B, and we just want to show it to them and keep it as simple as possible. So show them the full path that we're going to take, and then come back to the complexities while telling them like, this is the full path you're going to take. Here is kind of how it works.
Yeah, it's like in an ideal world, if they don't need to do nothing manually, you know, everything will be coming in from the website, and then the gifts will be coming in. They won't have to like change. They won't have to go to the nitpicking to like the nook and crannies of like the gift details, gift transaction details. We show them that first, And then we're like, for the second training session, we're like, okay, so there's a more in-depth way to do it.
No, see, I mean, like in the same training session, but just we go through. This is your process as an office admin. If you want to approve the documents, you start from here. You do this, approve or reject, and it's done. And then we come back to it and tell them here are a few additional options there, or here's how to view the document itself, or how to delete it. This is extra. Usually, this is your path.
We could do that as well.
Is that what you had in mind, Keegan?
Yeah, that's what I had in mind. And then also like things like, remember you showed me there was multiple places on how we could get to the approval state, right? Just show them one. Don't show them multiple. Let them go and figure out the others. As long as you've shown them one way on how to get there, it's fine. Let them follow that way. Because if you're going to show multiple, then you'll be like, oh, wait, but he did this, this, and this. But if you go here, it's the exact same thing.
And like also the way the org is set up, everything leads to everything. There's hyperlinks to everything. So I feel like if they just go through it for a while, everything is gonna click. It's gonna make sense. You can go to anything to anywhere from anywhere, kind of. And I think that is really cool.
So we only need to show them one way. No need to even show them the other one after we finish with the one way.
Exactly.
Yeah. And we should aim to start everything like if it's multiple ways, to start from the caseload view.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, should we like focus more on the caseload view since like that's what they're used to, and so show them how to get everywhere from there.
Yeah, because that's exactly what they're used to. So that's a good idea. Yeah.
Okay.
And one part I'm still unclear about, like, what is the part for the finance team? Like, what should that include? Because
so that's more like for the finance team, it's more like being able to check transactions, refunding, charging manually. I think I said refunding reports, pulling a report, financial reports. That's pretty much it. Tiago, did I miss anything from a finance training point of view?
And the conversion amounts, like seeing the amounts in USD for euro.
Yes. Yeah, those things as well. Did I miss anything?
The part for motivation codes, is that
missing, I'm missing too.
Say again?
If you are missing, I'm missing too.
Oh, okay. Motivation codes, yes.
Sorry. I think we will know at the training at some point. They will gonna make like
questions. Yeah, they'll ask questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think also like capturing a transaction manually, which you've already shown, all that kind of stuff. Editing a transaction if necessary. What would be the process? All of that kind of stuff.
Got it.
Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. If there's anything we're not thinking of, they'll ask in the training session.
Perfect. That's what we want to. So the first part is going to be more just for office admins, and it's showing them like how everything starts from the donor portal, and then go into Salesforce, caseload view, and how to approve documents. It's a field worker plus office admin. It's basically like donor plus field worker plus office admin approval part. And then the day after is going to be the finance, which is going through transactions, pause, refund, resume, how to charge people manually from the manual gift entry, reports and dashboards, where to find them, motivation.
And also show them the price book, how to create event, how to make a price book for it, campaigns, all of that. Is that's office admin as well, or is it finance?
Office admin.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to couple it in with, does it make sense to couple it in with finance?
I don't know. I only thought about it because it has like.
To be honest with you, the price books, the price books and stuff like that is generally set by one by one. Yeah, pretty much. Only Princess really would set those, and International, which is Simone. But she works with one by one to get all of those set. So, yeah.
I only asked because there's like multiple currencies and conversions and all of that. I was like, maybe somebody more equipped should handle it, or
It's
So-
probably
so
gonna be
that-
just that does it at first,
It
and
will-
then
Most of the time, so the process that we have right now is they discuss and work out the pricing and all of that. They put it in a spreadsheet and they give it to me and we update it. That's the way
yeah,
it works right
it's
now.
basically
Most
should,
highly likely
and
it'll
it's as it
continue
should,
that
like
way.
only one, two,
Yeah.
maybe do that.
Yeah.
And
So
but
highly
campaigns and
likely it'll probably be me and Tiago that will go and update those things. I doubt the admin team would go anywhere near that. The pricing books and stuff like that.
Is it the same for the campaigns? Like enabling campaigns, adding new campaigns, linking them to this specific product?
Yes. A lot of the time it's always Tiago and I that will create a campaign or something like that.
So then we probably shouldn't show it or like go through it very, very quick.
Yeah, you can go through it quick. However, I would like to get to a point where someone in international, for instance, if they need to create a campaign or something like that, they'll be able to do it themselves. But I mean, that's something that can come after. It's just about a training and giving them permissions at that point, because it's not that complicated.
Yeah.
And then the price book things, because it hardly ever changes, I think it can stick between the two of us.
So tomorrow, like even so, just go through them quick, price book and campaign both, or leave the campaign.
Motivation codes. That also there's a select people that would be able to do it, but that also you can go through it, but don't hover around it too much. If there's a question for it, you can answer it, obviously, like that kind of stuff. But I mean, motivation codes also, it's not very complicated or anything like that.
Got it. Okay. Also, and also user field, admin worker, caseload view, approve, and go through these quick. Anything? Camps and tours. Is that part of the office admin or finance team? Probably office admin.
Yeah.
Or it's
Office
W. Okay.
Camp is WBO. You'll see most of those kind of things are all WBO things that would happen. But yeah.
So should we exclude them then, like camps from the demo, or just show them?
Sorry, say that again.
Yeah, like should we show the camps and tours then? Like show camps because WBO, like show it, or just skip camps and tours during the walkthrough.
I think you can show it. It'll be good for them to see it. How it works there.
Got it. Okay, and let me just quickly share this, and I'll share this document with you as soon as we finish. Just
yeah, but I have a question. So if we are doing a couple of sessions or maybe more for office admin, we need to also figure out like first session we start, where we stop for the first session, the second session.
It's like 2 time zones, so
it's gonna be two different two. Okay. So,
you have to repeat the same
No,
steps.
so hold on. Let me think of this through. So, are you talking about the international training or tomorrow's training?
Yeah.
Tomorrow's training is all going to be in New York. So those ones, Yaha is right. We need to figure out. So first session, this is where we're stopping, and then next session this is where we're going to start. We'll pick up again. And then next week's international one, because we're doing the 5 a.m., we're going according to the times you gave us. It'll probably be, so you'll have 4 sessions essentially. So all the same teams will join. Probably. So the early morning sessions will probably be like Asia and all of them. And then the second session will be probably more local. So I think, Ibrahim, I think you're right then. You could probably, the first session will be the first and the second session, or you're probably going to do themes by day. And then go from there.
Excuse me, you said teams by day?
Yeah. So
okay, so
the early morning session will probably be the Asia team and stuff like that, and they'll probably drop off. And then the second team will probably be like Africa and those teams.
Okay.
And then the next day, same thing.
Then how about this week, since it's international?
This week it's only USA.
Sorry, this week?
This week it's only us, only the champions, which are all based in the US.
Yeah. So in the same day, we can go through office admin and finance team.
Exactly.
And then the day after, we just have that time allocated in case of questions or we run out of time, and show them again something.
Right? Yeah. So essentially, maybe what we should do is, because I mean it is a lot, is maybe we should do what Yaha is suggesting, which we say, okay, this session we're going to go from A to B, and you know how many hours it's going to take you and how much time you're going to need to get through that. Then the second session, same thing. We're going to do a continuation so that we're able to cover more ground rather than hope that we get through one session or one section and then we have to use the next day. Because then maybe it's better if we do 3, let's say we have 3 sessions, we've got 4 sessions, but we've got 3 sections that we need to go through, or we've got 12 sections that we need to go through, right? So on session 1, we do 3 and so forth. So then you're using those sessions to the maximum because you're presenting as much as you can, and you're still giving enough time for the teams to have answers and questions and all those kind of things.
So let's say we have like a morning session that would be with Asia. We show them part A and stop at, like, let's say B, and then in the evening we have Africa and we show them the same thing. But the next day or the next time it's going to be a different team. It's going to be different sections from like B to D in the workflow or something.
Exactly.
You said the teams per day. That sounds actually that sounds good. That sounds. Yeah.
And how should we split this if it's teams per day?
That was exactly what I was wondering.
Donor parcel, seed work. By the way, is this everything? Like we have approval. So for office admins, donor parcel, field worker process, caseload view, just show them the caseload view, and then approval process. I'll quickly show them the price books and campaigns.
Document generation, the year-end tax document generation.
That's it's field worker.
Year-end tax document generation.
Oh, you mean year-end tax and monthly receipts for the donors and stuff like that.
Yeah, so year-end tax and monthly receipts. Is that office admin or finance?
Finance.
Because we did not have this.
The other thing is, Brahim, I would leave out like configuration settings and all those kind of things for admins if it doesn't pertain to them, right? So, for example, like the price books and stuff like that. That's mainly Tiago and my thing. So I would leave that out for them. If someone asks about it, then you can show it. But if they don't ask, then don't worry about it. When Tiago and I are ready, then we'll train someone because it's probably going to come at a later stage who would take care of that within an office or something like that.
Got it. So Like don't even show them the configuration for price books unless they
No,
ask.
just show them that the prices change. So, for example, like as a donor, if you go and select dollars, this is how much is $34. But if I change it to euros, the price changes. And then you can also show them from a one-time gift what that's, well, not necessarily a one-time gift, but like from a special gift point of view. If I change it to euros, from dollars to euros, the price changes. That's pretty much all they really want to see, is that if they pay in dollars, it's $50, but if they pay in euros, it's 20 euros. You get what I'm saying?
Got it. That's all from the donor portal all the way.
Exactly. That's from the donor portal. So if you showed it from the donor portal, then you're good.
Got it. So leave out configurations like price book, change in amount for a specific product, or make it a recurring, or like minimum amounts. Just show them that these options are set up and they're available in the donor portal. Okay, like price book, like price book and campaign configuration. Show them an example of a campaign that is already like configured, just to see like how it looks from the front end, how it looks from the back end if you access it. Okay, and camps and tours, and here document generation, finance, year-end tax, monthly receipts, other types of stuff. Receipt, reports, motivation code. Yeah, anything else you noticed that you need to add here?
No, I was gonna ask about like how when we start like how do we separate the training?
You don't have your mic on.
Yeah, my mic. I was wondering when do we stop? When do we stop for the first session, so we can pick up again? Like, what's going to be the first training theme about, and what's going to be the second?
Oh, the distribution of the second.
Yeah, that's mostly what I'm wondering. But I think we can figure that out.
It should probably.
Yeah, that's going to be. I would leave that totally up to you guys, because so that you can work on your flow. Because it's going to depend on what you want to train during that session, right? Because they're all going to overlap each other and stuff like that. So we just need to figure out a flow that the team will be able to follow.
Yeah, we look at the previous demo flow and try to come up with sections, good sections to start. So also like cover these sections and they're related, so the questions to them will be listed as well. And probably this is the first section, just to show them donor portal, be done with this, and then feed worker what he does, and start with the caseload view. Like this is the caseload view, how it looks.
And so just to get this ironed out, to get this field workers, we present them with the video format and the guides. We send those to you. Is that right, Keegan? For like field workers.
Yes. Yeah, you can. So if you guys can do like a live video or something like that where you're explaining what needs to happen, then then we'll send that out to them and say, as field workers, guys, review this, try it out for yourselves. If you have any questions, we'll have a sheet that they can fill in. And once if Tiago and I aren't able to answer any of those questions, then we'll set up a live Q&A with you guys for them to go through.
Yeah.
And
do we get the connector? I think.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, we disconnected for a while. Yeah. So ideally, when would you want the video for field workers? Just so we can have like a timeline.
Preferably if we can have it before we launch. So maybe after next week, after the training next week. That's okay.
Yeah, definitely.
So if by the last session, so we can tell the guys, okay, so from a field worker point of view, we've developed a video. which we'll now share with everybody in the call. You guys can go review that. You can use it, please, and then please feel free to send us any questions or anything that you have. And that's it.
Perfect.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I don't know how can we do that. Josh just asked me he sent me a plan list to fill that and send to people who are gonna watch the training to then know what they will gonna be training it. I don't know if you guys wanna fill that.
So Tiago, so Brahim and Yaha will work that out today, the different sessions, what we're gonna do in each session, and then they'll send out the invite. So it'll be on the invite, on the agenda, and then we can just pull it from there. And then international will say, okay, all admin officers have to join this sessions. Well, I mean, pretty much, to be honest with you, everybody has to join every session essentially. And then we go from there.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll have it. Brahim, you can. When would you be able to send us the agenda?
Let's see.
From 4 to 5, we can work. From 5 to 6, we can work on
it. If we finish this call early, I probably just want to run through the QC again just to see how long each part of it takes, and then come up with it. Yeah, I want to say early tomorrow morning. Before they wake up.
It depends on one question. So tomorrow we're going to be training the international department. Like everybody.
No, tomorrow you're training the USA admin teams.
The USA.
So all the head of departments. Yeah. So essentially tomorrow you're training head office managers.
So the champion. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so
they have
what are we gonna need to show the champion? So it's gonna be all of office admin for US, basically.
It's pretty much the same thing. If you want, what you could do is if you want to use this week as a tester for next week, you can. So if you want to train the same way this week, then as you would next week, to see how it'll work and if there's anything that may need to be adjusted, then this week would be good to do that.
Yeah, I think that would be great. Yeah.
So tomorrow is USA, and the day after, it's still USA. It's the same view.
All USA still, yeah.
All USA. But I was just wondering if the champions would need anything different, anything specific, if we go more in depth with the champions, as opposed to the others.
No, I would try and keep it the same because I want them to see the training the same as they received. Any additional questions that they may have, we can answer. Which they're the people that would have the bigger questions, right? That we need the feedback from. And then next week is the people. So any of the feedback that we get from these people is the ones that would need to change probably. The questions that you get from the people next week, that would be more around how do I do this, or how do I get to this, or something like that. This week it's going to be, that process I don't think is going to work. We may need to change this because of this, and this. So that's why I think we thought of separating it, because I think you're going to get a lot more feedback from this week than you would next week.
Okay. Will it work if we read the sections, if we add the agenda tomorrow morning before USA people wake up?
Preferably if we could get it if we could get it to them today so that they can also prepare themselves, that would be ideal. But if you don't have enough time, that's okay. Even if it's vague for today, just so we can give them an idea of what to expect, and then tomorrow you make it more detailed, then that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. Then after this call, we can do it like if we hopefully
Yeah.
finish this call early, maybe leave us like
We can
30,
do
45
it
minutes.
and send it to you, Keegan, so you can like give us feedback on it.
Okay.
Okay, and next week some people don't speak English, and the solution to that is captions. Hopefully, like they work as well. Last time we tested them with Tiago, and it worked a bit, right?
Yeah, in the beginning of the call, you may just need to explain how the guys can turn it on.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, explain that, and also like how to zoom in on the screen if you want to look at something specific.
Exactly.
How to zoom in and out, yeah. Got it. Mm-hmm. Speak sessions, there is that, and then explain how to use connections and zoom in non-English speakers. Okay, I think that's perfect. Anything else on mind, Keegan? Like something to prepare again, or something we probably missed out here?
No, I think when you do send your invite, just add in the scribe manual
Mm-hmm.
that you're gonna have, because the guys will probably follow through with you as you go through,
Mm-hmm.
as you go along. So they'll use the essentially like a textbook and
Mm-hmm.
a practical sort of thing. So they'll use
Mm-hmm.
the guide as a textbook, and then you what you're presenting would be their practical. So
Got it.
yeah, just and then most likely make notes and all those kind of things on the book as well. So that kind
Mm-hmm.
of, so if you share when you send the invite, just share the scribe as well
Mm-hmm.
for that particular session if necessary.
Yeah, got it. Scribes for each particular session. So split them into the sessions.
Oh, split them. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Perfect. And let me see. And who should be on the call? Same people on the demo that were in the demo? Or do you have a
Yeah.
list of? Okay.
No, it's the same people that were on the demo. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It may change. I mean, once you send the invite, we can add people to it. So we can go from there. It may change for one by one because Princess is on vacation in Africa. So we may need to add the team from one by one. Tiago, I don't know if Josh is there. Maybe you can check with him. But yeah, is Josh there, Tiago, or no?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah.
There's
So
another name.
we'll probably add them. We'll probably have to add in the one by one team in place of Princess for now.
Got it. We also have this call that's in the same time, like for marketing cloud department with
For tomorrow?
Simone. Yeah, for tomorrow.
It's 2 to 3 and 1 to 3.
It's actually in EST, it's 9 to 10.
Their time.
Sure, if we can push it here.
We may need to push that one.
Yeah. Not sure if Simone and Lucy will be available. I can push it in here, but it's gonna like they're gonna have 5 hours of calls. Like it's gonna be too much.
No, we used to it. It's the nature of a business when you're about to launch something major, right? So
Yeah. Okay, so I can move this one to 10 to 11 then.
What time is that?
10 to 11 EST. It was from 9 to 10, the marketing cloud discussion call.
Oh, okay, yeah, that should be okay. I don't see.
Mhm.
I hope so. Hopefully, someone can still attend.
Yeah.
that one. So with that call, just try and make sure you have all your questions that you need.
Yeah, to go through
Just try
them.
to review, yeah, just review what I sent you a lot because they've asked us, they've answered these questions a lot of times, so they may get frustrated.
Yeah.
So just try to review those documents before you come in and ask specific questions if you can.
Got it. Yeah. We do that. Thanks for the tip, by the way.
No worries.
As you share drive and the call that we have recorded that Kevin did it first.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, cool. I think then we should be good.
Okay, great. Just a few things, by the way, I learned from the developers. So we're implementing Google and Apple Pay, and Google
Uh-huh.
Pay, like, it doesn't work for us inside the manual gifts entry, and I guess we don't need it there, right? Because someone
No,
calls you.
even
Yeah,
even Apple Pay, we wouldn't need it
yeah,
in there because they're giving us if someone calls and we manually charging them, we have a card number.
exactly. And
So,
they probably
so we
don't want to
wouldn't
share
use
their
that.
Google accounts and Apple accounts as well.
Exactly, 100%.
And one more thing, like we discovered that Apple Pay doesn't work except if you're using Safari. So only for iOS devices. And that's for Stripe and also seems like it's an Apple and Stripe restriction as well.
Oh,
I'm not sure if you heard of it before, but yeah.
Yeah, that makes
that's
sense for Apple. Apple do things like
for
that.
Apple, I guess so. Yeah.
Stripe user can accept Apple Pay in iOS application in iOS 9 or above, and on the web in Safari starting with iOS 10 or Mac OS Sierra.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, if that's the restriction they have, that's the restriction we have. There's no working around it. So
Yeah.
And I mean, if they're using Apple Pay, they mostly own a Apple device, so they mostly have they will
yeah,
have access to
so
Safari.
they'll probably use Safari anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. And
that's okay.
for the Dasco dump, like, did you have a chance to get it from the
Yes,
Dasco TV?
I actually have it. I'm working on uploading it at the moment.
Awesome,
The
thank
drive.
you.
I
That's
have it
great.
with me already.
Nice. I'm working also that's on pushing everything we have into production. Probably finish it this week so we can start some data loading there just to test and see if we miss any fields. And yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna compress the file because it's pretty big. So because of all the pictures and all those kind of things. So I'll put the file in and then I'll send it to you.
Awesome, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, so right now we're here now we'll go to
To the agenda.
yeah,
Yeah.
and send the agenda, add the agenda today and add the champions there.
All right, perfect.
Okay.
Tiago, you have any questions, concerns, anything you want to bring up before we?
No.
I mean, I'm also very nervous having to train everybody. I'm not gonna lie. Having to train everybody worldwide.
Look, Tiago's been with these people for a very long time, and he's always told me keep it as simple as you can. The moment you make it more complicated than it needs to be, you lose them.
Great advice. Great advice. Thank you. Yeah.
That's the advice I got from Tiago. He's been working with these people forever, so he knows how to engage with them well.
Any other tips, Thiago, on how to engage with the trainees?
Sorry, say again.
Any further tips on how to engage with the trainees, the one we're gonna train?
They are pretty much people who works with kids and church, so they are very social. So you are training them in something that they hate to do. They like to talk to people.
Wow.
So I like to keep that in mind, that they are there because they need to do that. So I don't think that you can make it like plausible for them.
Yeah.
So that is why I try to keep simple as possible, be straight on point, and like our height level, like the admins, they will make it very hard questions, but like key questions actually.
Yeah,
and also
essentially,
interesting.
their questions will probably try and test the system, right?
They will
Which is
make
what we
you
want.
questions that's not on the list. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And it can be a trick question or something that our system does that like you guys have no clue because our system is very old. Things like that. So at some point, maybe keep the training and taking notes for later. I think that it's a good option to go.
And I also
Yeah,
think
if you
that like personally I'm a business analyst, functional consultant, so if it's any question that's like really technical for Salesforce, I am not going to be able to answer that, but I do know this org kind of all of its usages inside out, and I'm very aware of your business processes and everything, so it should be fine unless it's something technical.
And the questions won't be technical even,
Because we're not showing them
operation
anything
based.
technical.
yeah, but also if you guys aren't sure at that moment in time, and don't be afraid to say I'll get back to you on that one.
Yeah, because we
and
have
then
some
just
sessions, so we
follow
can
up
get
with
back
us.
to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one more thing. They are very nice people, so they will not be mean. You know what I mean? They are very nice people.
Oh no, I have a feeling it'll go great. I just wanted to point these things out so we, so we are in agreement.
Yeah.
No problem. Look, the most technical question that they're going to get is going to be related to what you guys have been developing. It won't go any further than that unless it's something that hasn't been answered on the SOW, which at that point, Shirley or Josh or myself will jump in and say, hey, we can, that's out of scope, but we can revisit that at a later stage or something like that. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, great.
All right.
Yeah, so we're on the agenda and Keegan and send it today.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Perfect. Thank you guys too. Appreciate it.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you. You too. Bye.